Hello, everyone. I am going to give everyone just a second to get on here. It's so good to see that you guys are here. I can't see your beautiful faces, but I can see that there are, let's see, we're going up. We're 15 people on here, and I'm so thankful for you guys for joining me on this Monday morning at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Going to give everyone just one more minute to log on in and make sure that everybody is into the webinar. And then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I want to give you guys a little bit of an intro and introduce myself to you. My name is Jackie Ritz. I am an essential oil educator. I love talking about essential oils and teaching people practical ways how to use them. I'm also founder of the Paleo Mama blog. That blog has been around for 5 years now, and I've met so many wonderful people and been able to connect through that blog. So let me give you guys a brief tutorial of Webinar Jam. You should be able to see me okay. I would love it if you guys would type in the chat. You should see the chat box on the screen. If you could type in the chat where you're calling in from, that'll just give me some reassurance that you can hear and that you can see me a-okay. So go ahead and type in where you're tuning in from. I love seeing what parts of the world everyone's from. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my PowerPoint. So, oh, Terry from Barnardsville is right around the corner from me. Hey, Terry, I'm glad you're here. From Perth and San Diego and Oregon. So glad that you guys are joining me. Give me just a second to play with technology and turn on my PowerPoint. All right. Okay. So, okay, you guys should be able to see the PowerPoint on the screen. I want to tell you guys a little bit what you can expect from this class today. I want to quickly let you know the agenda and let you know that it's not going to take too long. So we're going to be here today for about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how many questions you have. I really want to make this interactive, and so that's why I want you to utilize that chat box and make sure that you are letting me know any kind of feedback that you have. We're going to focus on the basic 10 most popular oils, and if you have any questions or concerns outside of those 10 oils, then please write them down, and I'll be happy to chat with you maybe one-on-one once we're done. So how does that sound? At the end as well, we're going to have a Q&A, and at that Q&A, I'm going to give you guys my phone number. So if you have any more questions, and maybe outside the realm of what we talked about today, then I want to make sure I answer those for you one-on-one, all right? So we're here today to talk about doTERRA essential oils, and I expect by the time that you leave here today that you should be able to tell somebody else about what essential oils are, how to use them, and how you can get them. So first of all, I want you to know that there's no pressure to buy. So you don't have to buy anything today. I just want you to learn and have a good time. But if you do hear about or if you see something that you like, then I'd be happy to help you order it today. So there's a lot of talk about essential oils, and I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to bore you with information that you're not interested in and that doesn't apply to you. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you, and even right now as I'm talking, if you can start thinking about your most common health needs and health goals and any kind of health concerns that you have. And so right now, as I'm talking, if you could start typing them in the chat, it's going to really help me target this presentation towards your specific needs. And so I'm going to write down, as you're typing them in the chat, I'm going to write them down so that I can make sure that I have a chance to talk about all of your, health concerns that I see. So go ahead and start typing those in the chat right now. I'm going to give you guys just a minute to do that, and I'm going to start writing them down as well. Okay, so I'm going to stop the screen for just a second, I'm going to start writing down what you guys are saying. Mary, gotcha there. Allergies. Arthritis. Muscular support. Go on, guys. Keep typing them in the chat so that I can make sure that I cover them. Julie, got it. Oh, toddler emotional issues. Whew. Yes, sirree. Oh, I have those going on right now. All right, Shelly, I got it. Thank you guys for giving me this moment to take a break and do this. Jan, gotcha. All right, Claudette. Receding gums. Definitely have some oils that can help with that. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. Tracy, I'm going to add you to, somebody else had that same one. All right, so let me get the screen back up. And thank you for that feedback. I love knowing that because it really helps me. It'll help me with my presentation today. Like I said, I want to make sure that I cover all of that. So really quickly, I want to share with you a little bit about doTERRA and why that is the essential oil company that I chose to actually first buy for myself and then to represent. So doTERRA is one of the biggest essential oil companies in the world. They work with families like me and you who are looking for more natural forms of healthcare. So millions of people have started becoming aware to using not only natural products and ingredients on their body, but most of those, you know, if you were to go to the store and look at a natural form of soap, you're going to see an essential oil in it. So there are people like me who are tired of using those chemical items on their body for literally everything. There are people like you and me who want more energy to do the things that they love without the side effects of stimulants. There are people like you and me who are overwhelmed and confused, amen, by all the natural options out there, and they just want their health to be simplified. So doTERRA has a full line of essential oils to support your family's goals, whatever they are, and I just have a few written down that you all gave me today, but I'm sure there's many, many more. The really great thing that I love about doTERRA is that they have raised the bar when it comes to the essential oil industry. There are no fillers, there's no artificial ingredients, there's no solvents. They are 100% pure essential oils. And for me, I really loved that they harvest and grow their plants all over the world in the most ideal environment. And they go through 11 different levels of third-party testing to make sure that they are pure and potent. So this basically means that when you see a bottle of doTERRA and you see our label, that you can be assured that you will get the highest health benefits from using the oils. So I also want to let you know that there's a guarantee. If you don't like the oils that you're using or that you purchase, you can return it within 30 days and get 100% product credit back to try something else that might work better, or a 90% return back to your card. So let's talk a little bit about what is an essential oil. So essential oils are extracted from the plants. And so we find these essential oils come from seeds like fennel seed, barks like cedar wood or sandalwood, stems and roots and flowers and different other parts of the leaves of a plant. So for instance, you see the peppermint leaves right there, which grow beautifully in my garden, but they don't always grow beautifully all year long. So I love knowing that I have my bottle of peppermint that I can use if I'm having certain kind of digestive discomfort. And so they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herbs. So it's great to grow the herbs if you have a great gardening thumb. But if you don't, it's really great being empowered and knowing that you have those answers at your fingertips. So there's 3 ways that we use essential oils. The most common way is aromatically. And so this is where you're actually breathing the oil directly out of the bottle, or you're rubbing it on your hands and breathing it directly out of your hands. Or you're putting it in a diffuser. So an essential oil diffuser is something that you could set on your furniture, on your kitchen counter. It's very much like a humidifier, and it just puts that smell into the air. And so when you breathe in that smell of the peppermint, for instance, you're breathing in those medicinal benefits that come from the peppermint plant. So another very common way that we use essential oils is topically. We apply them directly to our skin, to the bottoms of our feet, and they work really fast this way. It's really great to use oils this way when you're using it on a specific area. So for instance, Terry said that she would love to use essential oils for her muscular discomfort. Then she would add that oil that's good for that directly to whatever area of her body that she's feeling that discomfort. It works very fast this way. They enter the bloodstream within 30 seconds. And so, but when you do use oils topically, because they are very potent, you want to make sure that you're adding a little bit of coconut oil with it to prevent any kind of skin irritation, especially with those hotter and spicier oils like ginger and cinnamon. With doTERRA essential oils, some of our oils can be used as a dietary supplement for very targeted wellness. So it supports our body systems. Like for instance, with that peppermint, if I'm having some rumbles in the tummy, some really bad digestive discomfort, if I ate something that's just not agreeing with me, I would add a drop of that peppermint into a glass of water, and I would take it internally and drink it. And so it would help my stomach and my digestive system. It's also really great to use for cooking. I love using essential oils for cooking. I don't know if any of you guys are cooks, but I love using oils like cumin and oregano in my sauce and my marinara sauce. It's a really great way to use it. Just remember, they're very potent. You barely even need 1 drop when you're cooking with essential oils. So now that you know a little bit about essential oils, I'm going to take you through the 10 most popular oils that come in the Home Essentials kit. This kit includes the 10 widely used oils, so that's kind of why I chose to go with that. And it comes with a beautiful petal diffuser, which I'll show you guys at the end. So lemon. So lemon is actually cold pressed. Most of our oils are steam distilled, but any kind of citrus is cold pressed. And so lemon is cold pressed, and it cleanses and purifies the air. How many of us, maybe we have little ones who put stickers all over everything. Well, lemon is really good at getting rid of that sticky residue. I love using it for that. A couple of you guys mentioned weight and weight loss. Lemon is really good at just detoxing your body. It's a natural detox. We've all heard about putting some lemon in our water, and it's pretty much, you can use lemon the same way if you're using it as a natural detox. I love adding a drop or 2 of lemon into my water every single day. It kind of just gives my liver that nice gentle hug and detox that it needs on a daily basis. So I saw a couple people mention that just kind of improving your mood. Maybe you're having feelings of anxiety or depression. Lemon is a mood booster. It's very invigorating. It smells so good. And it's one of those that's just really great at just, invigorating and boosting your mood into a more positive mood. So lavender. Somebody mentioned, Karen said she's dealing with some toddler emotional issues, and maybe some of you guys are dealing with adult emotional issues. I know I deal with that on a daily basis. So lavender is a very calming very, very relaxing essential oil. It helps ease those feelings of tension. So it's a really good one as well, not only just for the emotional support, but also rubbing it on your shoulders if you're just feeling tense from working all day. It's really, really great to add to your bath. So I love adding a few drops to my bath at the end of the day and just soaking away the stress. A lot of people love using lavender for headaches. So you can add a little bit to the temples or maybe the back of your neck. And it's just really, really great at just helping with those that head tension. There's a really great recipe on the blog about using it after sun. So it's really great for after the sun or if you've burned yourself. I know I've touched a hot pan before and the burning sensation feels like it's never going to go away. Lavender is a really great one that you can apply directly to your fingertips or wherever you burned yourself, and it almost instantly takes away that burning sensation. So that is the beloved lavender. Another really great way is to add this to your diffuser at night. So in my kids' room, just to get them calmed down at the end of a very busy day, is I put lavender in the diffuser and I put it in their room and diffuse it before they go to bed. It really helps them calm down and get a restful sleep. So peppermint is one that we talked about already a little bit. It's a very minty essential oil. When you smell it, it's going to instantly make your eyes open up because it's very invigorating. This is another really good one that's would be great for you, Terry, with the muscular discomfort. A lot of people love adding this directly and topically to any kind of sore muscles. And it's really invigorating and very penetrating if you use it in that way. It's also really, really great for any kind of bloating, gas, or indigestion. So if you've gone out and you've ate too much, it's a good one to use after that. You can actually take a drop in a cup of water and just drink it back, and it just really helps calm down your tummy. So if you are low on energy, and a couple of people did mention that they're going through menopause, so it can really support, Tracy and Shelly, it could really support you going through that because those hot flashes that you might get, peppermint is instantly cooling to the body and it can drop body temperature. So it's one that we actually use around here with our kids. When their body temperature gets elevated, 101, 102, 103 even, it's one that we'll kind of take with some coconut oil and rub it down their spine and on their chest, and it's really cooling to the body and can really help drop those elevated body temperatures. So as I also mentioned, it's great to diffuse if you're low on energy because it's so invigorating. It's one that I love to put in the kitchen. As my kids are waking up and getting ready for school, I'll put this in the diffuser and it'll help wake them up as they're eating their breakfast. And Mary, this is really a good one that is used for those seasonal allergies. This combined with lemon and lavender, it's so good for those allergies that might even start getting kicked up right now as we're entering into spring. So a lot of people like to use those three together in a diffuser or use it topically, rub it on your chest or the back of your neck as you're feeling those feelings of that seasonal distress from all the pollen that and all the flowers that are kind of blooming right now. So that's a good combination to be used for any kind of seasonal allergies that you might have creeping up right about now. So the next one is Melaleuca. This is also known as tea tree oil. I'm sure you all have heard of tea tree oil. It's renowned for its benefits for the skin. So we see it a lot in shampoo and conditioner. If you have a dry scalp or dandruff, this is a very common one that is used for that. So I love it, like during the winter, my skin just feels like it's peeling, very dry. And I love adding Melaleuca to my shampoo. I'll just kind of rub it in the couple drops. I'll put in my palm of the hand. Then I'll add my shampoo, kind of mix it up a little bit with my finger and rub it through my scalp and penetrate it into my scalp. It's really, really great for that. This is another really great one that's excellent for the skin. Like if there's any kind of cuts or occasional skin irritation, lavender and melaleuca are the #2 top oils for any kind of thing going on with your skin. Melaleuca is also really known for boosting your immune system. So it's a good one to use if you feel like somebody around you is got a bug and you don't want to catch it. This is one that you want to be used. But my favorite way to use this is topically. I love adding this to our homemade salves with some coconut oil and rubbing it directly on the skin to help any kind of skin irritation that's going on. So the next one is oregano. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is not an oil that you're gonna use very often, hopefully. In fact, I've been using doTERRA for about 3.5 years now, and I still have my original bottle of oregano. And that just goes to show you how healthy my family has been over the last 3.5 years. Because oregano is one of those that you're gonna use when you're not feeling good. And so it's not one that you're gonna use every single day, but it's one that you absolutely wanna have on hand when you need it. So it helps to maintain your immune system. And if you do a Google search, you're gonna see so many amazing benefits of oregano oil. It's also really great for cleansing and purifying your body. So if you are doing a natural cleanse, I recommend people to do a natural cleanse about twice a year. A lot of the times oregano will be part of that routine and just really cleanses the body and resets the body. So that's oregano. So frankincense is the next one. This is known as the king daddy of all oils because it can be used for so many different things. It can be used for your skin. It can be used for improving your mood and helping you have a more positive mood. Maybe you're feeling grumpy one day. It's used for that. It's also used for helping with reduce the appearance of wrinkles or blemishes on the skin. So this is also a great one to add to your moisturizer. So I love adding this to my facial moisturizer and just applying it directly on my skin. And so as well, Tracy and Shelly, for what you're going through, this is a really good one at just balancing your mood and your hormones. As we're kind of going through that time, it's just excellent for just kind of grounding you and helping you be a more tolerable person. So I love using frankincense for just kind of that overall grounding and improving my mood. So I love using this in the diffuser. I'll add it directly to my water diffuser along with maybe some wild orange or some lemon. It's a really great one to diffuse with lemon in the morning. So that's frankincense. This is also a very expensive oil, and so this oil is included in the Home Essentials kit, which is an excellent deal. So Digest Zen is actually a blend. It's called our Digestive Blend because it's got many different oils in it that make up the blend. So you'll see that it has ginger root in it. It's got peppermint. And we know these as just being overall good for our stomach. Fennel and tarragon. So these are excellent herbs for our stomach and for our digestive health. And so what they've done is they've just put this all into a beautiful blend. This is one that you can use for helping reduce bloating, gas, any kind of occasional indigestion. I love using this on my children because, they'll sometimes just have something going on with their stomach. I don't know how to help them, but I know that I can put my Digest Zen on them and they're going to feel better almost in minutes. And so we'll add a little bit to some coconut oil and we'll just rub it around their belly in just a few minutes. No joke. They're already starting to feel better. It's also a really good one for morning sickness. I don't know if any of you are dealing with that right now, but just smelling it is really a great way to use it. Or maybe you are like me and you can't sit in the back seat of a van without feeling motion sickness. So this is also a really good one to use for motion sickness when you're on the road and you really, you can't get out of that situation that you're in. I take my Digest Zen out and I just smell it directly on my palms and it really, really works great. Another blend that we have is called Breathe, and this is our respiratory blend. So this as well has a combination of oils that are really just great for opening up your airways, helping you breathe better. When you smell it, it almost instantly kind of opens and clears your airways and sinuses. So it's super invigorating. Mary, this is also a really good one right now that you'll want to have. It's great for those seasonal allergies and helping the effects of a stuffy nose, congestion, your sinuses are blocked up. This is one that is so good for that. You can use this 2 different ways. You can put it in your diffuser that comes in the Home Essentials kit or the Natural Solutions kit, and you can just breathe it in the air. You can also take it in your hands, add a drop, rub your hands together and smell it directly out of your hands really deeply, and you'll feel it opening your sinuses. And you can also use it topically, by rubbing it directly on your chest or your back with a little coconut oil to help open up your airways and to promote the clear breathing. It's also really good for people who snore. So at night, if you have a snoring spouse, it's great to put in the diffuser to really help you sleep better and help him or her sleep better as well. So next we have Deep Blue. Deep Blue is our soothing blend. Terry, this is one that you are absolutely going to want to use. This is so good at just helping your muscles and your body aches, maybe your sore joints or ligaments. Rubbing it directly onto your body is how you use it. So this as well as a blend. This has all those oils that are deeply penetrating and nourishing to your muscles and your joints and your bones. It even has helichrysum in it, which is a very, very excellent oil and flower to use for your body. It's also a very expensive one, so it's included in the soothing blend. It is one that is used topically. That's really the only way you use Deep Blue. So you use it directly onto your area of discomfort. I love using this at night after a long day, and just rubbing it on my lower back or putting it on the bottoms of my feet is another great way that I love to use it. So this is a deeply penetrating one. So you're going to want to add a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil with it. And when I say a little bit, I mean literally like a dime size amount, or even a half a dime size amount. You don't need a lot, with a drop or 2 of the Deep Blue, and just rub it directly onto your body where it's sore. So you can also use this one after you exercise. So if any of you in here exercise, then this is a really good one to use even before or after you exercise. And so our last one is On Guard. And Claudette, you mentioned that you have receding gums. This is a blend that is excellent for oral health as well as immune support. And so, Claudette, what you would do is you would just swish this around in your mouth and put it on your gums. So I also love doing, I also love swishing coconut oil around in my mouth with On Guard. So you can take a little coconut oil, you can take a little On Guard, like a drop, and swish that around in your mouth for as long as you can handle. And that is really, really, really good for receding gums. This is a blend. So this is a blend of oils like cinnamon and clove and wild orange peel that are very great at boosting your immune system. So this is one that you'll use when, you know, somebody's a little under the weather and you don't want to get it, or maybe you're traveling and you're going to be around a lot of people on the airplane. This is one that you'll want to use. Now, you can use this one 3 different ways. One of my favorite ways to use On Guard with my family is I love during the winter season putting it in the diffuser in the kitchen, and then they're breathing in those therapeutic benefits just as they're walking around, eating, grabbing a snack. So that's a really great way to use On Guard. Very, very simple way to use it. Another way you can use it is you can use it internally. So you would take a drop, you could put it in an empty vegetable capsule, or you can take a drop and you can put it in a 4-ounce glass of water and drink it that way. And that's just going to do a great job of just boosting your immune system and putting up and supporting your body's natural antioxidant defenses. So those are the 10 oils. So now that you've had a chance to experience and learn a little bit about the 10 most popular oils and how you can use them, I'm going to wrap it up and show you how you can get them. So let me show you what's in our top 3 most popular kits. So this first one is called the Natural Solutions Kit. I like to call it the Lifestyle Change Kit. This is for people who want a lifestyle change, because you're going to see most of the oils we talked about today, minus the oregano, but it has all those other oils, but it also has some blends that we didn't talk about, like Balance and Serenity, which is really great for sleeping. It's got some personal care items like toothpaste and shampoo. It's got a nice wooden box and some gut health items. So our probiotics and our digestive enzymes as well are in this kit. It's got our supplements, which are really our number 1 selling product, believe it or not. And it's got an 8-hour diffuser. So this is a great kit if you're ready for a lifestyle change and, if this fits your budget. It's $550, but when you buy this kit, you're going to save $220. The second most popular kit is our Home Essentials Kit. All right, and this kit has every single oil we talked about today, and it's the big bottles. So the big bottles, which are 15 milliliter, which are about 250 drops of oil, which is going to last you a long time because you're only using a drop or 2 at a time. It's got my favorite diffuser, which is the pedal diffuser. It works really well. You can turn it on for 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hours, and you can turn the light on and off. So my kids use this one in their room as a night light at night, and also it just diffuses that lavender that we talked about. So this kit is $275, and when you buy this kit, you're going to save $86. So it's an excellent deal. So I also want to mention to you the Family Physicians Kit, or the Family Essentials Kit, which is what it's called now. This kit, it doesn't come with a diffuser, but it comes with all the oils that you saw today, but they're smaller bottles. So they hold about 85 drops. So for 3 times the amount, you can get the Home Essentials Kit, which is a much better deal. But this is still a great way to get started. And it has also those peppermint and On Guard beadlets, which you can pop in your mouth and take them very similar to a pill. So the peppermint will kind of make your breath smell better, and the On Guard beadlet will kind of boost your immune system. So this kit is $150. And when you buy this kit, you're saving $36 if you buy it as a bundle. Now, another thing I want to mention, when you do purchase any of our starter kits, you become a wholesale member through doTERRA. And that's very similar to Sam's or Costco. You'll be able to get your oils, any future oils that you want, whenever you want. There's no obligation to buy anymore. And you'll get your oils at 25% off to 55% off, depending if you join our rewards program or not, which is optional. Now, we have an excellent special going on right now. When you purchase the Home Essentials Kit or the Natural Solutions Kit, you're actually going to get a free Deep Blue lotion rub, which is what you'll rub directly on your sore muscles and joints. And you'll also get a roll-on bottle of Deep Blue. So a roll-on bottle has a little ball on the tip, and it's already diluted and ready for you to roll on your back, your shoulders, your neck. It's great for head tension. So this is a $95 value that you're going to get for free when you purchase the Home Essentials Kit or the Natural Solutions Kit. So if you already know what kit that you want, I'm going to go ahead and throw up something on the screen. You should be able to see it in just a second. So just give me 1 minute. And so all you have to do is click that link right here that says I'm ready to buy. And so when you click that link, it's actually going to, let's Let's see. Let me make sure it's working. There we go. So when you click that link, it's going to take you right to my online store where you can purchase that kit that you already have in mind. So just click that I'm ready to buy box. If you have any questions, guys, I'll get to them as soon as I can. So please don't leave. I want to make sure that I thank you for coming, and I want to make sure that you're all set to go. So just enter in your language, where you're from, the United States. We ship all over the world, and just hit continue. And then after you hit continue, you'll want to make sure that wholesale customer is checked. All right. Wellness advocate is if you have an inkling that maybe you want to do what I'm doing and sell doTERRA at some point, you can click that. But for now, I would just recommend wholesale customer and hit continue. And then when you hit continue, you're just going to fill out a little bit of information about you and where we can ship the oils in your starter kit. It should have my ID number already in there. Make a password and then hit continue. And then when you hit continue, it's going to show you the starter kits that we talked about. So if you want the Natural Solutions kit, you can select that. And like I said, when you buy the Natural Solutions kit, you're going to get an extra bottle of Deep Blue Rub, and you're going to get a Deep Blue roll-on bottle. If you want the Home Essentials kit, make sure you select that. All right. And when you buy the Home Essentials kit, you don't have to add anything to your cart, but doTERRA will automatically give you the Deep Blue Duo, the rub, and the roll-on bottle. All right. And maybe you want the Family Essentials kit. I'm so sorry. This is called Essentials now. The Family Essentials kit for $150. Remember, when you do buy this, you will not get the Deep Blue Duo, which is a $95 value. So for those of you who have more questions or need help deciding on what kit is best for you, I want you guys just to hang on right there and start typing your questions in the chat. And I want to make sure that I answer them and help you get the kit that you need that will best suit your needs. So start typing them in the chat right now, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. If you guys enjoyed this presentation today, I really, really hope that you did. So if you enjoyed it and you are thinking that there's somebody that you might know that could benefit from this, then I want to encourage you guys to send my registration link to them. I have classes coming up this week and next week. I have 2 more this week, and I have 3 next week. And if you can send it to at least 5 people who you think would really, truly benefit from this class, then I would be so, so grateful for that. As you can see on the screen, I just want to make sure you guys can still see what I'm doing. Okay, good. So as you can see on the screen, we're going to enter our little Q&A part. I want to answer any specific questions that you might have. But if you're not a part of doTERRA yet and you're very interested in getting started, then I want you to send me a text if you aren't sure what kit you want and you want to talk a little bit further. There's a phone number on the screen that you can text me at. So send me a text and I'll text you back, and we'll set up a time where we can chat maybe one-on-one, and I can really help you, pick out the starter kit that might fit your needs the best. So I'm going to kind of go through and see if any of you guys have any questions. And, if you don't, then thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you joining me on this Monday. I told you it would only take about 30 to 45 minutes, so I'm happy to see that we're on schedule. All right, so let me close this out, and I'm going to answer your questions. So Julie asked if the other classes are the same that we saw today. Yes, Julie, the other classes that I have this week and next week are exactly the same as you saw today. Now, if you are, have decided that maybe you do want to purchase a starter kit, then when you do that, and when I see that that order has gone through, then you're going to be added to our online community. And so we have an online community of thousands of people. And every single Monday night, we have a continuing education class. So this is a class that kind of just shares more about doTERRA with you. We dive into the essential oils and how to use them. For instance, last month, we had a class on essential oils for autoimmune support. This month, we have a class for essential oils for muscular support. And we always have an essential oils for beginners. and I've got my oils, now what class. So if you decide to purchase a kit, you are going to be supported in our online oily community. We love to call it that. So our oily family. And you're going to know how to use your oils, and you're going to feel very confident about making those swaps toward living a more natural life. And so I truly believe in baby steps. I don't like to just throw things at people and expect them to know what they're doing. So that's why we really make sure that we educate anyone who wants to be a part of doTERRA. Terry, there is not a replay. So if you are a part of my team already, our Monday night classes are not recorded. So, but they usually do come around again. So, and that's another one, Terry, that we can talk about one-on-one. So that's something that we can talk about and really help you, you know, create a plan for which oils to use for autoimmune support. So are there any more questions? I want to make sure that I answer them. Once again, here is the phone number. If you're not a part of doTERRA yet and you'd like to speak to me one-on-one, then you can text me at 828-351-7555, and we can set up a time to chat one-on-one and talk about more about doTERRA and any specific questions that you might have. So that is it, my friends. I don't see any more questions, so I'm going to go ahead and log on off and let you guys get about your day. Feel free to text me if you have any questions about getting started in doTERRA, and I'd love to really help you kind of make those natural swaps in your health and in your home and with your children, with your families. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a fantastic week, and don't forget to pass along my registration link if you have somebody in mind who could benefit from using essential oils. What would you recommend for itching? So that would be lavender and Melaleuca, Jan. Those would be great oils to use for itching. Melaleuca is actually really good for breakouts if you're talking about like pimples and zits. Melaleuca is a really great one to use for that, and lavender is a really great one to use for itching. So those would be the oils that I would recommend, and those come in, actually those come in all three of the starter kits that I talked about today. So that link, you guys, is right there. You can see it where it says offers. Click I'm ready to buy. You go through the process and get your starter kit so you can start using them. It'll take about 3 to 5 days for it to get to you, and you can start using it right away. And then we'll set up a time to talk after you purchase your starter kit. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful week, everyone. And we'll see you later. Bye, everyone.